Welcome back to another video. Today's review is focused on Power Book 4 Forest Season 1. And the official synopsis of Season 1 is: Tommy Egan leaves New York behind and plans to take on Chicago, using his outsider status to break all the local rules and rewrite them on his quest to become the biggest drug dealer in the city. And before I give out my review, please like the video, subscribe, or comment, or just watch the video and keep going on with your day. And I would say for the most part, I did enjoy Force Season 1 as it was good. The series stars Joseph Sikora as Tommy Egan from the original series of Power, as he has now left New York City, considered to be technically dead, and he tries to start on his quest to become a bad drug dealer, the biggest and baddest drug dealer. He decides to stop at Chicago to settle some old scores, but his trip becomes permanent as skeletons gets out, more enemies come into the light, and as well as new enemies come into the light. I felt like Joseph Sikora's performance as Tommy in this season, it was pretty good. As Tommy, in my opinion, he took like a lighter route when it came to solving things. He wasn't always trying to kill somebody just because. He tried to figure things out first and foremost, and whenever it couldn't be solved or it couldn't get worked out, he would just put some people on some t-shirts, Christmas getting canceled. And he definitely cancels a lot of Christmases in this season, to say the least. This show also introduced a variety of newer characters, and as well as just a few surprising old faces from the original Power series. Newer characters such as the Flint family, Diamond, Jannard, Gloria, and a few returning faces such as Liliana, Tatiana, and I think Markovich. Like, performances when it comes to those characters are a mixture between of good and just all right. I felt like Audrey Esperanza as Liliana, she was one of the best characters in this season. Like, she was really good, and I am going to miss her a lot with the show. Another thing that I enjoyed about this show was that this show takes its time. Like, this show is not forcing things to happen, but it took its time when it came to building up stories and characters. But at the same time, though, this show does not shy away from people becoming t-shirts in some pretty graphic ways. People getting set on fire, shot at, blown up. Like, this show has it all when it comes with the action. And the story itself, it was fine, I guess. But the stories and the actions when it comes with this season, I think it was pretty good. The cinematography, for the most part, it was fine. I did not have any issues with it. But so yeah. When it comes to some things I did not like about Season 1, I felt like some of the things I did not like was that I felt like some of the writing in this show was atrocious. Some of the plots in this season was atrocious, with how some things were revealed and everything, and how some things was brought out on screen. Like, typical Power, the writing was not that good when it came to a few of the episodes, as some of them, in my opinion, were either hits or misses when things happened. Another thing that I did not like about this season was that there was a few different storylines in here that was brought up, but was never explained again or was never brought up again. And when that happened, I was a little bit disappointed, because some of the storylines that was never brought up again was a little bit interesting. And I hope in Season 2, they explain a lot more about these stories and explain a lot more about the things that happens and everything else. Like, this is some goofy mess. Like, a lot of these characters, some of the newer characters, I may say, there's some goofy mess. And the way that they reacted to some of the situations was just downright goofy. And my thoughts on the finale is that I felt like the season finale was good, as a lot of crazy things happened. We said goodbye to some of the characters, although I do wish that the characters that did die actually didn't die, but other characters as well. And for my thoughts on Season 2, I have a feeling that Season 2 is going to answer some of the questions that Season 1 did not answer. and will also just be a lot more hectic now that certain characters from the Power universe are now back into the picture, and only time will tell with what happens next, but I'm gonna watch it just because. And my rating for Power Book 4 Force Season 1 would probably be maybe 3.5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.